Yes, indeed, because it is a very big source of income, not just for South Africa, but the world as well. And this morning, we sit down with our Minister of Tourism, Minister Hamekom, to discuss his budget speech and, of course, his thoughts on tourism and its economic growth as well. And I was asking the Minister just now, how is the pressure on your department right now, or perhaps the expectation to perform, given the possibility of downgrade to junk status?
Well, I mean, it's not so much expectation, it's just a realization that the tourism sector offers a tremendous amount to economic growth.
Yeah.
And that probably it's the sector that will grow most rapidly in the face of sort of changed global circumstances. And it employs a lot of people. So people are turning to the tourism sector as part of a rescue operation, if you like.
Talk to me about the growth of the tourism sector and the tourism economy over the past year. How has it been? What are your thoughts and opinions on it?
Right, Katlego, where do I start? I mean, I think I have to go back to the last 2 decades. Without taking too much time on it, just in one sentence, in the last 2 decades, the tourism sector has been growing consistently and impressively, and it's been outstripping global growth and outstripping other sectors of our economy. So that's really good news.
Yes.
2015, tough year for tourism. So we took a dip in 2015 for a range of reasons. Yes. I don't think we have enough time to go into all of the reasons, but this year, a fabulous start. Last quarter of 2015, Ebola was a factor, visas were a factor. We've overcome a lot of these factors. January 2016 grew 16% on January 2015. February 2016 grew 18% on February 2015.
That's fantastic.
So it's looking good.
Okay.
And all of our accounts that we get from hotels and various facilities, all indications are that this is going to be a boom year, a great year for tourism. So growth, yes. That's what we're looking at.
Yeah. Let us in, as a country, on the plan. What is the plan in terms of tourism that's going to be boosting those numbers and keeping them growing throughout 2016?
Right. I mean, the first thing is precisely that let's grow the tourism sector, but let's ensure that the tourism sector, as it grows, is a kind of an inclusive growth, so that people can participate in it. And those are objectives, that the tourism sector grows, but it grows in such a way that the maximum number of people benefit. Good news about tourism, as it grows, it employs a lot of people. It's very jobs intensive.
Yes.
So the plans to make it grow, well, they're quite simple, actually. It's a matter of doing them and doing them properly. In the first place, like any product that you have on the market, is market it, sell it. But tourism more so. You know, you've got to go out there internationally and say, and sell something that we have to sell, something fabulous, but sell it well. So go out there and market your tourism offer.
Yes.
That's the first thing. Second thing is constantly improve your product. So you improve your destination. You improve the experience of people in South Africa. When they go to Robben Island, it must be a blow-away experience. When they go to Maropeng, to the cradle of humankind, it must be a profound experience. So you enhance your destinations. And then thirdly, you enhance your service. So that, because you can go to a restaurant, you can go to a hotel, but if the service is shoddy, you don't have a good experience.
Absolutely.
People who come to South Africa must be able to report back and say, and as you know, today it's instant report back. You go to Robben Island, it's a selfie. Or it's a picture of the two of us together on Robben Island or going up Table Mountain. And it goes to many people all around the world. So create that fabulous experience, because that is what tourism is about today. It's not about lounging on the beaches and just seeing wildlife anymore. It's about human contact and experience.
And also very importantly, like you said earlier on, it's about empowering our local people. So when we take it back, what is the department going to be doing this year to ensure that there is that inclusive growth that you were speaking about earlier on, that we do plow back into the people, more jobs are created, there's more prosperity for us as a nation? Yeah,
well, firstly, I mean, to make that growth inclusive, we have to target people who've been historically excluded from the economy or haven't really had the opportunity. And probably the best starting point, and that's what we see anyway, is skills development and training, so that people are adequately skilled to occupy senior management positions and to start their own enterprises, firstly. Secondly, support small business when they are where they already are. Support them in a variety of ways. We don't have enough time to go into it, but in such a way that, you have people emerging as successful businesses in the tourism sector, and the tourism sector covers a lot of spheres. It's tour guides, it's tour operators, it's small guest houses, it's big hotels. So it covers a lot of areas. So that's the way we make the growth more inclusive. How do we encourage South Africans to travel? Very, very important.
Because we want to travel within our own borders and empower our own businesses.
Yes. 2 parts to it. For the economy, domestic tourism. And in other words, we don't just rely on international tourism. domestic travel is very important for the tourism economy, but it's very important also for the soul of the nation.
Absolutely.
We want
Absolutely.
our people to experience the variety of offers, our World Heritage sites, our urban precincts, our museums, our art galleries, and
I'm
theatre.
not sure when last you were there, Minister. We need to maybe make a date for that on a Sunday.
Make that date. You're on.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Mr. Hamekom. We really do appreciate it. We look forward to a stunning year of growth in tourism in 2016. And yes, let's continue to go out there and support our local tourism. Of course, for those forming a part of this very exciting industry, thank you for keeping up the great work.